Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm good.
Are you okay?
Yes,
Okay. So did you catch the rally?
I could kill less.
Okay. That's your opinion on the subject?
I don't talk about politics.
I mean, I'm not speaking on a politic level, but how's your feelings towards him getting shot? Oh well. That is so interesting. Hello.
Mhm.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This man literally just got shot. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I'm going to send this out to who I'm gonna send it to. Okay, hey you guys, welcome in. Let's talk about this for a second. I am curious to hear people's reactions. How do y'all feel about this scenario? I truly can't believe this happened, but I can. I can, but I can't. Um, we're gonna talk about it. We're definitely talking about this. I had to hop on. I just got notified about this maybe 5-10 minutes ago. Um, welcome in. Tap the screen. Let's get some more people in here. Let's talk about this subject. We need to talk about this, y'all. Let's go. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. We need to talk about this. Before I get too into the subject, we trying to get more people in here. Trump just got shot at. He actually got shot, but as you can see, he got shot. It grazed him. He had a rally today in Pennsylvania, and this happened about an hour ago. He was doing his rally, and shots was fired. It was live. Um, yeah, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. We're talking about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're definitely gonna talk about it. Let's see here. My damn cat doing all kind of shit. Girl, bye. Yeah, I was just trying to figure that out. Was anybody else hurt? Okay, so somebody did get killed. Somebody else was injured. Yeah, this. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can try to put the boxes up for y'all. Hold on, wait. Let's see if we can get this together. Yeah, they definitely on his ass. Let's see. All right, we're gonna have. I'm not gonna have that many people at one time. I got two boxes up. My damn cat doing the most. Anybody feel like coming up, speaking their feelings towards this subject of the matter? I'm leaving my comments to myself. I really am. I'm leaving my comments to myself. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is wild. Y'all make sure y'all tap that screen. Let's get to talking about this. Feel free to join the box if you have any comments on this subject. I need to hear what the people is saying right now. How y'all feeling about this right now? Trump that got his ass shot. They tried to assassinate your boy. They tried to assassinate your boy. Welcome in, welcome in. This right here is crazy. This is really, really crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. They rolled Trump up out of there like it wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't nothing. Your man had his fist up, like, yeah, I'm still here, Nick. They trying to take your boy clean up out of here. Yes, indeed. I seen that coming. I honestly, I seen that happening more so when he ran with Obama. I would have thought that would have happened then. But oh my God, they trying to take out Trump, y'all. They try to take that man clean up out of here. Feel free to jump in the box, tap the screen. Let's get some more people in here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yes, let's talk about this. So Trump was in Pennsylvania. Oh Lord. Y'all do realize it's about to get real, right? It's about to get serious out here in America. Y'all do know that, right? It is about to get real, real quick. They shooting at Trump, y'all. They shooting at that man. Hello. How are you? Well, I hear that you have an accent. Where are you from?
Jamaica.
Must be nice. Must
Yeah.
be nice. Well, if you haven't heard the news, it's about to be everywhere. Uh, Trump just got shot at his rally, and I wanted to know what people's thoughts was about this whole scenario. Are you familiar with Donald Trump?
That's it.
Hey guys, welcome in. It froze on my end. I don't know, but there she goes. President Donald Trump. Ain't nobody trying to talk about Donald. Ain't nobody trying to talk about Donald. Y'all scared to talk about Donald. Ain't nobody trying to talk about Donald. We gonna talk about Donald. We gonna talk about this shit right here. We are going to talk about it. Don't get quiet now. I want to hear what y'all gotta say. And this is not a political thing, really. It's more so what is your thoughts on former President Trump getting almost assassinated at his pep rally today? He's gonna win now. Karma. Some people say it's karma. Some people say the shooter should have not missed the damn shot. I'm feeling like it's fake. Okay. Why do you feel like it's fake? Like you think this was pretty much planned and why they did miss? I can see that though. I can see that. Cause we already seen this coming. We already seen him possibly being assassinated. Trump all the way is the only way the Democrats feel they can win. It is AK. Someone unalive. Yep. Someone, it just got to me not so long ago. Someone did get killed and someone else was injured. How can it be fake? Well, I think they mean far as fake go, like the whole try to kill him thing was probably a whole act, but unfortunately, real bullets was used, and someone actually did pull a trigger to try to take out the president. Stage for TV ratings. I feel we have been so divided. Anything can happen. Prayers for Trump. Yeah. Okay, the gunman supposedly is a woman. Yes, bystanders was injured and or killed. So far, I have one person that I was told that did confirmedly was killed. If they wanted to kill that man, they would have killed him. Look at John Kennedy. Okay, we getting. Hey.
Hey, J Red. It's good hearing from you. If I might just
You
add in
too.
there real quick, I just found out about it through some family members and surfing the web. After examining the video and everything, after the aftermath, I came to a conclusion that, and this is me speculating from my education in the government, that the whole entire thing was staged. And if you go back and watch SNL, Saturday Night Live, from I think a couple of days ago, brand new show, they basically said in the Saturday Night Live skit, the only way to get rid of Trump is to assassinate him. And then out of
Yeah,
nowhere,
I
this
caught
just
that
happened.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen
okay.
that too.
So in closing, by the way, I'm loving you live right now. But by the way, I want to put out there that it was definitely staged by Trump. The whole thing was a stage, and I say this because of how so quote unquote Secret Service reacted to in the situation. Secret Service does not respond that way. They do not allow the president, whether he's injured or not, to stand there and wave. He is in, when they're able to shoot at him, that means he's in the line of fire. And so the way that they're supposed to react is to swarm the stage, may have that exit route, and immediately get him out of there, regardless. So the whole thing was staged, and that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you for everything, baby. Yes,
Yeah, love you, Mom.
I'm with you on a lot of
Oh,
that. I'm
yeah,
with you on a lot of that. All right, we're
yeah.
gonna take some more people. If you want to stay on, that's fine.
Okay.
But I felt like part of that was kind of pretty staged myself. Unfortunately, some people did get hurt and killed, whether it was staged or not. It's kind of fucked up. But yeah, the way Secret Service, it was weird to me. It was very weird. I feel like they didn't come as fast as they needed to respond. That's what I felt. I felt like with it's I find it very weird that after, like he was saying, there was something aired on I've seen multiple interviews about it, about them talking about legalizing the way of taking this man out that's legal, and for this to happen literally right after this has been talked about, not even a week or so ago, they was already talking about taking this man out. Now, whether or not it was staged by Trump himself or someone else or whatever the case may be, something about the situation feels like something's not right. Of course, assassination ain't right to begin with, but something about this just doesn't seem right. It doesn't. It is giving planned, failed stage. Even if he was to stage and be like, "Oh, just graze my ear, just graze my ear. Don't really hurt me. Just graze me a little." Like I definitely, I was going to add you, my love. I'm sorry. I think you tried to come on there. By all means, whoever wants to come up and say their piece about the situation, feel free to do so. He wants attention. Yeah, he's good for wanting attention. I totally agree with that. But if this is the kind of attention, like, dude, first of all, I feel like he's trying to run from that sentence. Just act like you killed me on live television. People would think I'm dead. Like, I don't know. And to say that if this is his way of taking the election serious, remember when he first ran with Obama? He only ran just to see if he would win. So I still got that in my head when it comes to Trump. He doesn't really care about the country. He don't care about you. He don't care about me. He don't care about Democrats. He doesn't care about none of that shit. He really doesn't. If it doesn't make him money, he doesn't care. Like, anyone that knows Trump should know this by now. If it's not making him any money, he really don't give a flying fuck. But I don't know, you guys. Someone's trying to come up. Things always happen for a reason, people. Yes. Things do happen for a reason. Oh Lord, some of you internet people are wild. This was not staged. Maybe two people were. Now look, I get people was hurt, you guys. I'm not saying stuff can be staged and people can still be hurt. I'm not saying that these people that was hurt is not really hurt or dead. I'm not saying that. I'm really not. All I'm saying is it's just too coincidental. Like, come on now. The Kobe thing with the helicopter, Aaliyah, like people done died from shit that was really staged. In all reality, people die and get hurt, unfortunately, because of someone else's greed or whatever it is they're trying to achieve or trying to hide from the public. But unfortunately, people was hurt and someone did die. Hey, Dolly,
Hi,
how are you today?
I'm hurt.
You're hurt. I
Bad.
understand. What is your well, I know you're hurt, but what is some things you like to say about the situation?
I'm speechless right now. I'm very
I'm sorry,
frustrated.
what you say?
I'm very speechless right now. I cannot say anything.
Okay.
Very, very sad.
Yeah, I
I'm very sad
I,
to
I
hear.
understand.
I'm very sad to hear.
Do you feel like it was staged or do you feel like that was real intended? How do you feel about that?
Well, possibility is assassination. I don't know. I just heard the news and I turned on my news and TV. So I'm very, very sad right now. Very frustrated.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that our country comes to such things when it comes to trying to find a leader for the country. Like it's kind of sad this happens. Um, well, in other news, at least he's still up and running and he's okay. I don't think this is going to slow him down at all. Do you?
I don't know. I don't really know. I
Now, I don't. I personally, knowing how Trump is and seeing how he is over the course of generations since I've been a little girl, something like this, I don't think is going to stop Trump or slow him down at all.
oh, he's not gonna
I
stop.
feel,
I,
I
I,
feel like this is going to just motivate him even more so to
he's
stand on what he stands on.
yeah, he's still
Honestly,
gonna continue protect our country, and I know that he's not going to stop. So
yeah, he's not going to stop. This is just the beginning. Do you feel that with it being like it is and beginning to turn violent, do
no,
you
I hope
see?
I hope not. I
So
hope
you pretty much you answered my question. I was gonna ask, do you see our country getting more violent as the nominees get closer to election time?
well, I have no idea. So I'm my feeling right now. I'm just sad.
Well, I respect your opinion and what you said here today. I hope this doesn't really mess up the rest of your day. Overall, he is okay, so I hope you can get through the day with this shocking and disturbing news. Um, just stay prayed up as a people.
My
I think
prayer.
we can all get through this.
Yes, yes.
So I hope you and your family are doing better. You know, I know this kind of shocked a lot of people when this happened because it did air
It was.
live.
It is
Um,
shocking. It is shocking.
if any children, was watching with you and your family, I'm sorry that they had to see that.
No, my sister just called me and told me that someone trying to assassinate our future president. So
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah. Well, the people in the crowd, obviously, the ones that wasn't hurt, uh, really showed how they felt about it. Have you seen any videos or anything about that?
I turned on the news. That's all they said for now.
Oh,
But
okay.
actually, what I heard, it said that possibility Antifa did it.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, I appreciate you for coming on. By all means, you can stay on if you like. If you have anything else to say, I'm gonna add some more people.
Yeah.
But
Thank
but
you.
thank you so much. I hope everything lightens up for the rest of your day for you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm seeing a lot of people feel as if it's stage. I'm reading your comments. Crowd reaction shows is fake. He will also stage another one. Um, I hear you, sis. The Simpsons try to predict this one 100. Yeah, they did. It was a man killed. I saw the mayor say so. He was also sitting behind Trump. Yeah, open carry. Like more open carry laws. Anyone who thinks what happened today is funny is very disturbed. Anybody getting shot, it's not a funny matter. It's not, honestly. A shooter must have been Angel. You know what? Wow. I can speak a few words. John, by all means, if you want to hop on, you can. These are all staged by the Republic. Now that he is in trouble, the Republic to come up with something. Oh, wow. Y'all got a lot. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Where's the gunman if he was that close to him? You know what? I said the same exact thing. It sounds like a BB gun. It sounds like a BB gun. Yeah. When I heard it, now when I heard it, I thought real shit, y'all. I thought somebody was just popping fireworks at the president or the little stunt when they threw the shoe at Bush type shit. I didn't think it was an actual firearm. Okay, when he reached up and felt his ear, at that moment he knew whatever he got shot with grazed him, went through or something. When I seen him reach his hand up, because everyone was like, what the fuck was that at first? When the first shot was made, everyone was so confused. They really thought or didn't think it was a gun. You should change the name to assassination attempt on a candidate's life. Grace's ear, yes. I don't know. Not everyone's a perfect shot. Make America great again, one ear at a time. Not that. Wow, you guys. I'm from Detroit. I know what a gun sound like. You guys, his hairpiece fell off. Look, I love humor more than the next guy. But like, come on, y'all. Seriously, like come on, you guys. Like, too bad it wasn't his brain matter falling off. I'm starting to see a lot of people don't like Trump, and I'm starting to see a lot of people love. He got both hate and love coming in his direction. It's crazy how you can be hated and loved by so many at one time. So let me see something. Let's see. I'm gonna do a poll. Let's see. Because Honestly, can y'all see the poll? Y'all can see the poll. Okay. I didn't know if y'all can actually see it or not. Okay. Okay, so far we got the poll is tied because I just want to see overall who is in this live right now. Are we Trump or Biden? Like who am I talking to right now? I want to know what kind of Americans we got in this live. Now the both are shit candidates, and I've heard that many times from a lot of people. They say, "Let's go, Joe." They're both on the same team. Hypothetically, they are. Hypothetically speaking, they are on the same team. Off the simple fact he knows what he is doing. Trump was always the type of man to try to think ahead in case of something. Somebody said Trump all the way. Even if they is on the same team still. At the end of the day, I feel as if Trump would keep our kids out of war. Now, a lot of people, when you say our kids, does that, I gotta ask, Billy, what race are you? Because that statement isn't all the way true for every American, as some people may think. A lot of people, just look at the price of stuff. That's right, Billy Crazy 3. I'm talking about all the different countries. America is not the land of the free. America is the land of whomever, that's the key word, whomever is not from America can be free. Okay? Listen to what I just said. America is not the land of the free. America is the land of whomever that's not an American to be free. All right? The reason why I say that, the reason why I don't care what race you is, if you're American, you get the bottom barrel of everything. If you're not an American and you live in America and you came to America to get a better life, you will get that. You will get that if you're not already in America. People come to America to live that American dream. That's why it's a dream, because it's not reality to America. It's just a dream that other people have that come here and they want to live that. Americans,
We can't afford to have dreams. We can't even afford to daydream. Okay? As Americans, like I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, because I'm not a political person. It was staged, fake attempt for a better chance of winning. I keep hearing that too. A lot of people saying that too. It's sad that people, even if this was staged, I'm gonna keep saying that. Even if this was staged, I don't know if it was or not. I have a lot of people that's pushing towards that if it was staged thing. Even if it was staged, people's lives was taken and harmed, which is sad. It was sad. It really was. Overall, at the end of the day, whatever this was supposed to have been meant for, or whatever the purpose of this task, whether the assignment was to kill him or not kill him, or to kind of make it seem like we trying to kill him, whatever it was, people was hurt and people was killed. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's not right overall. It's not right. It's not. Even if it was one person, it's not right. And the government is known for taking innocent lives. Seriously. The government, this right here shows me, because not only this is about to be what is going to, I hate to say it, but I think it might come to pass, honestly. This is what is going to help him win. Seriously. This stunt right here, whether it was fulfilled or not, by the point about it being done, he's going to win, you guys. Whether you like it or not. This is what is going to push him to win. And I hope that it, because, okay, Biden, okay, maybe, yeah, he has health issues and problems or whatever. But I think this was done to help this man win this election. How you doing today, my baby?
I'm all right.
What you got to say about this situation? I want to hear from you.
I just wish they stopped playing in our face. You know, and
Okay.
if even if they don't stop playing in our face, I hope our eyes is open enough that we can see they've been playing in our face and don't fall for this ploy.
I feel that.
They've been tripping on us all this time. Like, I'm 50 years old. And when I think about how many stunts that they done pulled, that you know what I'm saying, that's been on TV, that, you know what I'm saying, I grew up as a child going to school, listening to it and believing in it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have some power, trying to have that black power. You know, I just feel like when I first noticed it, I don't know when you first noticed it, but when I first noticed it, when they released that movie Colors, when that movie Colors came out and everybody was acting the way they was acting, it clicked in my mind. Even though I was a little child, I think I was about 13. But I was saying to myself, you know what I'm saying? People doing just what they want them to do. This is how they want us to react. When are we going to be able to see that what we hear in the news and what we see on TV is just a joke? We're supposed to be laughing. We're supposed to be involved in this kind of stuff.
The news show us what they want to show us. They show us the news they want us to know about.
Yes.
Somebody told me a long time ago when I was a little girl. I remember this old dude. He always used to watch the news, and I used to wonder why, because he always talked shit about the news, and I'm like, well, why you always watch it? And he was like, the news tell me exactly what to really look for, and the bullshit they try to cover up. The news just pretty much, they tell on themselves at the same time of sounding hypocritical with situations. They do it with racism. They do it with education. They do it with the weather. They do it with all kind of, all kind of stuff. So the news is only going to show you what they want to show you. There's a lot of stuff the news don't want the public to see. So I get what you're saying with that. And there's a lot of movies, a lot of shows, a lot of theories, conspiracy theory. That's why it's a conspiracy theory. It had to been something. It had to been some type of nugget of truth somewhere in there for a theory to come about.
Yeah, it's just like with the Black Lives Matter movement. When that first happened, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was an opportunity for my daughters to be strong. They had just turned like 21 and 25. So I was like, okay, this y'all time to be strong. This y'all time to be active. It's time for y'all to stand up, you know what I'm saying, for our people. You know, so I let my babies go out there to the our rally was held in 2 hour downtown. So I let them go, you know what I'm saying? And then, but I was at home watching. So as I was at home watching, I had to go downtown to get my babies because I started seeing they had put out pallets of bricks. They had put out pallets of bottles. Like it was pallets of sticks, all these kind of things. And then that's when I see it went crazy downtown. I got my children down from down there so quick, you know what I'm saying? They was like, Mama, why we can't stay? Y'all can't stay because this is not what I thought it was. I thought this was a power movement. I thought this was something for y'all to stay active, for y'all to stand up for yourself, to show that it's power into unity. That's what I thought this was. This is not what this is. This is something that's going to get y'all in trouble, hurt, or in jail. That's what this is.
Now, do you remember? Now, everyone, I'm as I get old, I'll be 32 come October. Okay, and I'm blessed to see the days I've seen. I'm not 32 yet, but if God allow it, But growing up, I remember when 9/11 happened, and I always heard this when I was little. Every time there was election time, there was always something going on in the world. Something. So, and it's always ended in someone dying or people getting hurt or people getting mistreated. It's always been like that every election. I can't name not one election year when someone didn't really get hurt and it was internationally announced across the world. This so-called assassin is going to be announced across the globe. And I promise you, if they act as if they cannot find this shooter, if I so much hear, I'm waiting for that to appear when they're just, we can't find, they find who they want to find. The government does what they want to do. Just like what Obama did when they found, what's his name? And and that was around election time. It's always something. And to me, I feel as if, as a country, I'm going to be completely honest. When I was growing up, that's when the whole everybody getting pregnant at 16 bullshit was just the whatever. Everybody was hyping that shit. They made a TV show about it. That was okay. Those young kids that was pregnant, having kids back to back by random people and shit, those children that they had are the generation today. And the generation today is only explains for one thing. Is because of what happened with their parents, which happened with their parents. Is society, we're fucked up because we fucked ourselves up. The government can't save nobody. They can't even save themselves. I don't trust the government at all. The whole Democrat and Republic shit, they on the same team. They on the same fucking team. At the end of the day, whoever gets elected in that office don't give a shit about me and my house and what I got going on with me. They don't. Do you know when you're born why your social security number is such an important number? Before they even get a name on your birth certificate, the first thing you get as soon as you're born is a social security number. The purpose of your social security number, I'm not going to get too much into that on this live right now. But the purpose of a social security number, we're pretty much enslaved into this country. The government don't give a fuck about us because they care about our well-being. They feel as if we belong to them. So they want us to be how they want us to be. And they gonna show their colors any way they feel fit. So as a country, as a people, we've lost fucking sight of what America really the fuck is. We really have. We let the generate. We just said fuck raising our kids. We have. There is no morals and respect anymore. There is no humanity anymore. Hell, they trying to take rights away about who you fucking, whether you can get rid of a baby or not, whether it's due from molestation or what. They treat us like numbers, like computers, like we're objects, like test subjects. They don't care. They don't. And if this man, whether want to stage it or don't, he done put other innocent people, whether they was cheering for him or whatever. There was people. There was somebody, mama, daddy, brother, cousin, sister, something. That was somebody. And now they're dead because of a government type of what for what? They died for what? For what? And they're there supporting him. It would be fucked up to hear if he did stage this. And now you just had one of your supporters and more get hurt over whatever you trying to prove or do. It's sacrifices. It's always a sacrifice. They always never leave a man behind type shit, but they'll leave your ass high in the dirt and act like you never fucking existed just to cover it up. The government is first of all, the government, they took this from the natives. United we trust my ass. Like, who do we trust? Who do we trust? Because we don't trust each other. We can break it down into race. For that matter, we don't trust each other. We don't. But people leaking photos of dead bodies. Like, it's sad. It's really sad. Corporate contracts and contract law. It's really sad. But I'm not a political person. I'm not. I feel like Biden, he got his flaws. And Trump, he damn sure got flaws too. But at the end of the day, they're on the same team trying to run the same country that whomever is in the office, your life's still gonna be the way it is. It doesn't matter. All you matter is a vote, a number. That's all they care about. And that's what I'm saying. Like this, regardless of what was the reason, this should never happen. Somebody's not going home to their family tonight. Thank God it wasn't no kids that I know of. I haven't got any news or seen anything far as children being harmed in this incident. But some people not going to go home to their family tonight. All because either one, this man staged his own assassination, or two, somebody really wanted to kill this man and just got bad aim. Or someone got paid to something. Seriously. But this is only gonna get. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning.
Yeah, I just feel like it's only going to get worse because they don't care about us as a people and never have. You know what I'm saying? And then we only make numbers as a working class. That's why America is a corporation. So what people get, what I feel, I can't say for, you know what I'm saying? Because if I make this statement, that's how I feel about all people. No, this is not how I feel about all people, but I feel about a lot of people that they don't realize that they have incorporated us, and they incorporated us in 1960. I think it was 1963 when they incorporated us because they basically came over here from England for, they said, religious persecution. But after they had beginning to establish the United States, then they came out with the birth certificate system, which the birth certificate system was to record workers. That's the reason for the birth certificate. So there was no bond in between us and the United States of America before the Social Security. I'm not Social Security, but before the birth certificates. That birth certificate bonded us back to them. So the freedom that they claimed that we got, we lost it when we instituted those birth certificate
Exactly.
bonds.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't know they rights, they laws. Like that's why reading is very fundamental. Fundamental, people. Seriously, like know where you live, know your country, know your laws, because that's why they write the shit and expect people not really to know that shit. Seriously, more than half the country really don't know their rights and constitution. Like they don't. People don't go to the library and just read that stuff. They don't know. That's why so many times when people think it's a waste of time trying to sue, no. If you know that you was done wrongly in such a nature, and you know your rights and your laws, and you know there's a wormhole somewhere to help you, some people actually take their risks and they come out on top. But a lot of people don't want to do their homework and research on stuff. And the government knows that. Hell, the government makes money by even having people incarcerated. They make more money off of people in the jails than people being free on the street. Seriously. And that's really messed up. They really do. The government makes money off of people being incarcerated. Wow. We do not want Trump in the office. You get shot in the damn ear and asking about your damn shoes, okay? He did. I did hear that. I did hear that, and I kind of chuckled when I was watching the live, and when he said something about his shoes, you know what I thought about? Oh my God, what was that song in the early 2000s about the shoe? How about I say Trump been hanging around too many rappers? That man was worrying about his shoes and had a whole dead body. Baby, let me stop. He ain't worried about the civil. Now, what would have looked better on his end if when he got up, he would have been asking, was anyone hurt? Like, at least show, if you're trying to be the president of the United States and you're at your rally, meaning that's your supporters there, mainly, supposedly, and someone just tried to assassinate you, dude, and the first thing you say is, let me get my... How about, is anyone hurt? I'm okay, but is anyone hurt? Oh, it just grazed me. Check the people behind me. Like, dude, I'm just not believing this shit. I just can't just look how the people reacted in the back. Seriously, bro, I was looking at the first of all, I think everyone there if it was staged, I think everyone there was paid. When shots was fired, now not to bring race involved. I'm so serious. I'm not trying to bring race involved. But in all reality, if it was a bunch of niggas out there and they got the shooting, one or two things about to happen. You about to hear some shots fired back, or niggas about to scatter like roaches. They stood there. That's why I say I don't think people realized it was a gunshot being fired, because they stood there as if it was a theater show or something on stage and it was part of the show or something. They was unscared, unbothered by shots being fired, especially the ones that was right by him. Like, they was unbothered at all. Like, was this, what the hell did I just see? Like, wow. They should have practiced a little more. Like, seriously, I don't know. I don't know. But I before I hopped on this live, I analyzed and watched more than one video and watched at different angles how people reacted, how he reacted. I couldn't really tell if anyone got shot or not, really, in the videos I had seen at that time. But it's been confirmed people did get hurt and killed. So I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Your shoes? Wow. I would have thought, fuck his shoes. I would have thought he was worrying about his hair, because, you know, Trump big on his hair. Like, I would have thought maybe he would have been more concerned about how his hair looked. Like, your shoes? Really? Just imagine, because when them shots was fired, he was leaning a little over to the side. Just imagine if a split second, if he was just to lean over, that bullet it wasn't going to graze anything. That bullet was going to go straight through his right eye. Well, it looked like the left eye because we're watching him, but for him, it would have been his right eye. That bullet would have went straight through on national television.
I'm trying to figure out, why is this even a conversation? How can we sit here in 2024, you and I, have a conversation about someone that was just about impeached right before COVID-19? How is he now running for the president of the United States of America again? How is that possible? And it's a series. Yes, you're right, because of the government. But what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? With him, if Donald Trump win and become their president, baby, when I go apply for a job and they ask me, am I a convicted felon? I'm just gonna look at them like, why is you even asking that question? If a convicted felon can be the president of the United States, and I can work this little rinky-dink job.
For real. Now, I remember as a child hearing anyone can be the president. You don't have to graduate college to be the president. You just got to have the right amount of money to be able to run your campaign and be able to be a candidate, a worthy candidate.
And the right age.
And the right age. Kanye, baby. You know what? Kanye might as well come on back. We might as well let that man come on back in and fairly give him a shot. Is another black man, the way I see it, hell. He ain't as Kanye, but we know Kanye. The government fucked him up. Everything. He's Kanye, but he got money. He got a woman he damn near paid for at the time. Fuck. He's no different than Trump. He's just black.
I think what Kanye, yeah, but I think with Kanye, the difference with Kanye is he opened his mouth. See what I'm saying? And when you open your mouth to kind of give away the
black
game,
man.
No matter who you're trying to save, you know what I'm saying? You can't be giving away
black
the game.
Man.
Yeah,
Obama tried to open his mouth up too, and
yeah,
they kept trying him.
Yeah, he gave away the game. You know, Kanye was worth billions. Look if he worth thousands now.
Because people say it's not, because not people, the government keep saying that it's not about race. It is. Even though we're quote unquote free from slavery, we are still in chains. They don't want to see a black man tell their business. We already know their business, but they don't want, like, if Kanye was white, they probably would, just like Trump, they pardon a lot of stuff that you do. They pardon that. They excuse that. You see what I'm saying? Trump, if he shifted his way of thinking, because Trump in his own way mean well when it comes to certain stuff, but he has a different analogy or look on things because he's a white man. If Trump was a black man, he would have been the same person, just had black man morals. That's all.
I don't think that
That's what
Trump.
Kanye was doing.
I don't think that Trump is how can I say this? Even though he is a white tea man, he is a white tea man who family have sat in that seat. And with them having already sat in that seat, you know what I'm saying? Donald Trump got connections that Kanye could never
He a
have.
businessman. Exactly. He a
Could never have.
businessman. He's always
Just
been
like
a
when that man
businessman.
Elon Musk, Trump got connections to Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like
Anybody got
everything is
anything to do
connected.
with money or building the United States of America, Trump is somehow tied in with them. And I believe that's
And
the
I
reason
feel
we
like
can't get rid of him. So I want them just go ahead and give him these 4 years and get him out of our country. Because after he do it this time, he can't do it no more.
exactly. Because they can't get well ain't no telling, they probably make a new law. I don't know. But Trump Trump has always been Trump. And people knew in the 90s how Trump was when it came to money. Any situation that is spirit that has something to do with the government, the top priority is always money. So the country is not gonna look at, we see it in movies. They're not gonna care about the minorities and the safety of the people or the people's well being. It's always gonna be the money. Always. And I really fear for this country, not as a government. I can give a shit what happens. If the government can crash today, I can care less. Because I know how to survive without the government. Our ancestors showed us that the government been against them for generations and they still managed to survive for us to be able to even call them ancestors. So I just fear for us as a people, honestly.
Well, I just feel that, you know what I'm saying, with our government following, that's a system of things following. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that we cannot come up with another system because the system we have was designed by someone. So that don't mean we can't come up with another system of things. But
And we could.
I just feel that we look real weak right now. See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To other countries, United States of America look real weak, and that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about people trying this because we didn't used to have to worry about nobody trying this. If any country people were scared of, it was Russia. You see what I'm saying? Russia might get woogie, and you know what I'm saying. We might have to go off on them, but at this point, it ain't even like that now. Everybody like, what, America? Man, who's scared of America? Man, whatever. I'm about to go over here and do the Y2C in America, you know?
For
So we
real.
done lost our respect. And I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
we get it back.
The only way, the only key fact answer, and a lot of people, it's gonna be harder for a lot of people to do it, which it really is not hard, is love. The key to everything is gonna be love, because we done did the hate, we done did the wars, we that don't result to nothing. As a country, we never really tried loving each other. We
Yeah.
never really tried standing with one another and actually working together to build each other up as a country. We never really did that. It
And
was
you
either
know,
taken by force to have the man labor or the numbers or anything they did. They raped us, they multiplied with us. It was by force. Nothing was mutually bonded ever in our history. Ever.
But I believe the reason that it wasn't mutually bonded because when we think of America, we just think of one place. But America is not one place. America is about 4 or 5 places put
For real.
together to make one thing. You see what I'm saying? One entity. And that's the corporation of America. But the Portuguese came over here and set up. The England came over here and set up. Spain came over here and set up. France came over here and set up. So this is a melting pot of something. Along with the Americas that was already here, who they trying to figure out if the boats that they brought in a few people over here on the boats, was it any colored people already here? They haven't even established that. So if you couldn't establish who was here on the land before y'all start colonizing, how can y'all come together to do anything?
For real. Because at this point, we all mixed together now.
Yeah.
Races is combining together. This on applications. I don't think it's to the point where they're just gonna have other. It's not gonna be only white, black, Asian, whatever. It's not gonna be that in the near future. It's literally we're so mixed together now. It's so many multi-race. Like they're coming up with names for these new LGBT community. I just heard the other day they're trying to add P to that for people that's perverted, and like every time I turn around they're trying to add some new crap. Just let it be what it be. People are mixing and bonding with each other, and people are just doing them at this point. And like
I just
everybody just I don't know. Like is
I
everybody is
feel
just I right now. That's the trend now. Everybody worry about themselves, and it's
listen, I
sad.
feel like they're trying to lead us back to Sodom and Gomorrah. So I'm saying, even though God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, so therefore the reason for him to destroying Sodom and Gomorrah so they would be no more. It would end right there. Well, somehow it did not end right there. Some saying, or some thought something got out. Okay?
Yeah.
And now that it's out, it's trying to take hold of this world. See what I'm saying? It's trying to take hold of this world. And
But the
see,
thing
once you
about
just
that
stated,
is the
go
world
ahead,
already
baby.
belongs to the devil, baby. I ain't mean to interrupt you, but
But see,
whatever it
that's
is
the
that's
thing,
trying
he
to
don't
take it
own
over.
nothing. That's the thing, he don't own nothing. Listen, that's the biggest trick he ever played on this freaking world. That he was somebody. He do exist, but he is not anybody if you don't allow him to be.
But the key thing that you said was he don't own nothing.
Yes.
Everything of this world is nothing. Cause it don't mean nothing when you die. You said the key word. Everything on this earth means nothing. Absolutely no value at all. I don't care what it is, gold, silver, a car, a house, whatever it is, it means absolutely nothing. And Satan is over nothing. So that's why people shouldn't be of the world. Because people idolize and they worship the wrong things. And then when they do become blessed, they forget to thank the main source of their blessings. They might will say, "Oh yeah, I worked double this weekend. I got overtime." No, baby. That's not why your check was more than what it was, and just so happened they didn't take out that much this week, and you pull about 80 some hours. No,
Listen,
you didn't do that at
sis,
all.
they got so many people. I be out here in these TikTok streets late because I can't sleep, right? The Lord wake me up around about 3 o'clock in the morning. When I wake up and give him thanks for waking me up, you know what I'm saying, so I can move on with my life and hit
I
these
know that's
TikTok
right.
streets. Man, these streets be humming. Some of these lives I can't even come in. I learned that, you know what I'm saying? At first I didn't know that. I thought alive is alive. You can come in, you can speak your piece, you know what I'm saying? And you can leave with your piece. No, you can come in and speak your piece, but listening to these fools, you gonna leave without no piece at all.
I already know it, and
So
that's the
with that
internet now.
Yes, but the thing I'm saying is that so many people want to remove God, not just remove Jesus. At first, that's what they wanted to do, get Jesus out the way. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to get God out the way because you God. God, you the God. You do this, you do that, and the third. I'm like, listen, hold up, wait a minute, wait a minute. I do what? You see, now you saying that because you don't know me. If you knew me, you will know who God is knowing me. Because he done brought me out of so many places, so many
I know that's
closed
right.
doors, opened so many locked doors, gave me a ride when I was walking, you
I
know.
know that's right,
So yeah,
baby.
you talking to the wrong person. If you gonna turn somebody on God, I'm not the right one. And then they was
But
like,
you
well, what if your
remember,
mama taught you the wrong? What you said about my mama? Oh, you don't got
but
no right to be
you
talking about my
remember,
mama, bro. Don't
you
let my
remember
mama
the
name leave
story.
your lips no more. That's the school I came
You
from.
you, but you remember the story of Moses when Moses had made that big whoopsie, and the people wasn't allowed to go into the promised land, and they walked around it pretty much for how long in the desert? How many people died until finally the remaining few people was then welcomed into the Pride Lands?
And Moses didn't get to go in either.
Exactly. And Moses was one of his, Moses and him had a very tight relationship. He was more than a servant to God. God physically himself buried Moses. To this day, no one knows where the body of Moses was buried when Moses died. It was personal between him and God. Even when he did disobey him and he messed up with God. So how do you got to look at it like that? We're in them times. God now is a joke to a lot of people, which is sad. It really is because they
Then
a
they
lot of them
beat
don't
me.
know. They ignorant. They don't know.
No, they not ignorant. They very smart. Cause they beat me
They
with that
smart to what
Bible.
they want. They smart to what they want to know. A
Man,
lot of people. I've met a lot of
listen.
people on this app that claim they're atheists, or I don't ran across some lives, and
Jesus.
I didn't check some people. I didn't really check some people, and I was the only person on the live agreeing with what I was saying, and everybody agreeing with whatever that clown was saying, because they could not correct whatever I was saying that was wrong.
Well, I'm gonna tell
They
you the one
couldn't. They
don't go in
couldn't.
her live. This one her name is Thanker. And don't go in her live. You stay out of there. Cause she gonna beat you with that Bible, baby. When I say she know it front and back, she know it front and back. She
Oh,
hit
that's
me with
fine.
Deuteronomy 26. All I could was shake my head, girl. Let me lean,
That's
girl. Let
fine.
me lean.
That's fine. They can know it in and out. They can know word for word every scripture, but do they live it? Do they actually know the meaning of it?
No,
You
that's
can know
not
it.
that's not what she was saying that she live it. She is an atheist.
Oh, I know plenty. Of course, oh, I know plenty. That's what they do. I know plenty of atheists that know the Bible because they're studying what they absolutely can't accept to know that it's facts. They're going to study everything about it to try to
Put this in my room for
prove
me.
whatever it is that they feeling or thinking that they feel that is not right or not whatever. I done met plenty of atheists like that. Yeah, most of the real atheists, they know the Bible in and out. They study it, but they don't study it the way that we study it. They look at it from a different point of view. You see what I'm saying? They looking at it from a
Yeah.
whole different point of view. So yeah, they would know it. And if I meet an atheist that does not know the Bible in and out, then they're a fake. They can't call themselves a true atheist because an
Right.
atheist they gonna study every type of book, and they know more than just the Holy Bible. They know different versions. Yeah, they know it because they want to study it, all that they can get information from it to try to contradict the way of your thinking and your knowledge from it. They use that. They really use that. So I get what you said. I done met plenty of them on here, plenty of them, and we done been back and forth for hours, because they couldn't shut me down. They can hit me with all kind of factual things they believe in. It doesn't matter.
Girl, I told him when they meet God, you iced him while he did all that. Cause he ain't tell me, he ain't devour nothing to me that happened in that Bible. I don't know why it happened, okay? Don't ice me, okay? That's what I told
Baby,
him. And
They
from then
use
on,
that
I stay
like
out of there. I don't go in there.
they use that like you yourself wrote it yourself. But
You sleep too.
that's the only defense that they have on the believers that read that book. And a lot of people like yourself choose to not interact with conversations because it's not those type of arguments and fights with people like that. You can only do what you can do by saying your piece. They don't have
Yeah.
to agree, but
I feel that when I meet somebody like that, I believe that the devil is setting me up. See what I'm saying? And he here to fight
it's a
me.
test.
And I, like I told him when I came and I met him in Finkel's room, I don't know have all those answers, but my faith is solid. And no matter what you tell me or try to make me think about, I'm still gonna have my faith. Even when I woke up at 3 o'clock the next morning to pray, I asked God to please not let anything that they said soak in my spirit or have keep moving around in my mind. I prayed to remove what they told me.
And that's all you gotta do. That's all you
Yeah.
gotta do.
Because
Because
I know
anybody
with
can
like
tell you
with my
from
life and what I got going on in my life, you know what I'm saying, bro? You cannot tell me. I had something like a stroke which stopped me from walking. A couple of times I did get up and walk again, but I was down again. When my son passed away in 2021, if it was any time I was gonna be walking, baby, I'd have got up and walked right again. When I didn't have my wheelchair at his funeral, I'd have got up and walked from that car to his casket instead of crawling from the car to the casket.
I know that's right.
You
I'm
can't
sorry to hear
tell me
that,
what
baby.
my will is because I don't love nothing in this world more than my children. So for my baby, I don't walk. They were like, "Oh, mama, we ain't got your wheelchair." I said, "Don't worry about it. I would have got right on up and walked to him because I'm God. I can do that." But no, I had to get down on all fours and crawl to the casket, pull myself up when I got to the casket, and let them start the service.
Do what you gotta do, baby.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the God in me. You know what I'm saying? He let me know that no matter what happens, as long as I keep moving, as long as my eyes keep opening, you know what I'm saying? I have a chance and a chance and a chance. And even
And
when
you do.
when these eyes close, this body gonna cease to exist, but the spirit gonna keep moving.
I know that's right.
Find somebody to play with it, baby, not me. Find somebody. I'm not the one. You can't pull me out of God's hands. You might can reach in there and get somebody else, but you can't. You ain't gonna get me.
I know that's right, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right. And people have
Telling
to
you.
people have to see God for themselves to know His unconditional love and mercy.
It's not even that, baby. All these people are not God's children. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother was speaking
Yeah,
on it last night about separation. Okay, you remember like
you do
before
have to
slavery?
separate yourself.
Not before slavery, but after slavery, when our people was free, that would have been an opportunity for us just to do whatever else we needed to do and move on. But we wanted equality. Everything that they
Hmm.
had, we wanted what they had. Like they had something, they didn't have nothing, but we wanted it though. See what I'm saying?
Everything that
Those
they
were,
had, it was because of us.
but they didn't have nothing. Look at the people you talking about. People who wore long dresses. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. People who wore long dresses and just walked around pooping everywhere. They didn't even wipe their buddies. See what I'm saying? People who only took a bath once a year. In the beginning of the year, like March, that's when they got married. That's why they put flowers. Flowers supposed to kill the smell of it because they would stink. They ain't bathed.
For real, I know about that history.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
remember. I remember reading all that back in school. I do.
And you want to drink from the same water fountain with this person? Why? They don't wash. They don't use no soap.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I just think we was meant to stick out, but they tricked us with that racist stuff to make us want to stand in. We wanted everything we thought we couldn't get, but we knew nothing about them. We didn't know that they had stole all our stuff. We didn't know that they didn't wash. We had to teach them how to take baths. We didn't know that we built just about everything in this country. So what do we really want? What am I really begging for?
Yeah, that's the question.
Now we got to find another way to separate ourselves now. And how are we gonna do that when we have integrated so hard? Even
Well,
with education, we had our own schools. We was teaching our children teaching our children about the real God.
yeah, when they took religion out of schools,
Mm,
I was like,
okay.
okay.
All right. They know they got
Like
power, huh?
for real. I was like,
Power.
okay, that's the beginning of the end. Like, okay.
Yes, and then just look at New York. You know what I'm saying? Central Park over there. Everybody walking through Central Park having a good time. If they knew that was the same part that they dropped the bomb on and killed the whole neighborhood full of people that had businesses and everything, they'll stay away from Central Park.
Hmm.
Lake
This
Lanier.
this whole situation with this about to man.
It's just we keep begging for it when we can't see the greatness in ourselves. Instead of looking within, we keep looking outside, looking outwards appreciation. We're looking outward for love. And no, it's inward. We gotta love ourselves first. But you
And a
don't
lot of
love your
people don't.
brother. See what I'm saying? You want to go around and pum your brother over some turf
Yeah.
that neither you or your brother don't own.
Or over some petty money or drama or girl
Right.
bullshit or clothes
Petty paper
or
that ain't even real. You pum over some petty paper that ain't even real. And then they
these
put
people.
you in a system with a system that they call it the penitentiary system that keep you coming back every time you get out. And then when
Yeah.
you die, all your organs is gone to the whoever. They use all your organs, take all your melons, and put you in a little box. Put your name on it.
Yeah.
The system that we living in, and we can't see the part that we playing in the system. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's bigger than Donald Trump and Joe Biden because we playing parts of this system too. And we don't even see the parts of the system that we play. And then visual. They show you so much visual because if you see this stuff in your visual, then you manifest it to be alive. If they tell
Yeah.
us this world is going to HELL and you see the world going to HEL, you manifest the world going to HEL, that's where the world going.
Sure is.
I guarantee they're talking about they're going to take the internet out. I bet you when the internet go, the world going to get better. I bet you that.
It was so much simpler when out before I remember when Wi-Fi got invented. I knew that was the ending. When they first invented Wi-Fi.
I'm like, oh man.
The internet just it makes society just so lazy and dumb and just ignorant and
And people just watch the stuff that people say. Just like that man that's trying to be the president told people to I think he said Lysol. He said some kind of spray that you could use and it'll make get rid of corona. And these round people taking shots of that medicine and hurt themselves and then he don't got no responsibility. And then the Insurrection Act, he tell these people to go run up in the White House. They go run up in the White House and now he don't got no responsibility. How you can possibly just keep doing this and hiding your hand?
yeah.
Then the
They
people,
put it right there in your face.
Mr. Trump, help us. They locking us up. I bet you he ain't come to the jail and release not one person.
They do what they want to do, and they expect us to just let shit be.
Because they know
But
ain't
it's
nothing we can
sad.
do about it. Ain't
Well, if
nothing we can do about it. But just like they wrote in that story that God told Pharaoh to let his people go, just know, baby, if he got tired of Pharaoh messing with his people, he gonna get tired of the United States of America messing with him.
oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people. A lot of people about to get hurt. A lot of we about to lose a lot of people. It's gonna be a lot of innocent people, bystanders. It's about to get messy. Cause one thing for certain, Jesus coming back, and we in them days, man. It's about to get ugly.
Yeah.
It's just it's just the tip of the iceberg. We've already been through the COVID stage. They got more sickness is gonna come. And these insects and food is getting weird and prices going up. Education is getting out the way. Uh People deciding to get abortions and then the the rate of pregnancy is low key down. Like from what I last seen, they saying people not really having babies right now, so they low key got a problem with that. I don't. It don't make sense. One minute y'all got a problem with people not getting pregnant enough, and then you got
That
a problem with
listen,
people like I don't know.
listen. I'm gonna tell you something. That tongue is the most mightiest thing you possess, and they last days may be coming, but them ain't my last days, baby. My
She
mama
said,
taught me something as a little girl. She said to be of the world and not in the world. That's your job. Anything you see them doing and you think they having a good time, stay away from it. And so that's
mm-hmm,
how I try to live my life. You know what I'm saying? I hate to be in over here on an island, but for my safety and my survival, I got to be on this island. Cause what
yeah,
everything everybody doing out there, that ain't for me.
mm-hmm,
If you want to be a follower and follow Jane Doe and America's Most Greatest, go ahead and do that, baby. But me, I'm gonna stay over here and chew the fat off the cud. That's what I got going on over here.
I know that's right, baby. But this thing about the yeah, this just open a whole new can.
Mm. It's gonna be worms for days, though. It's gonna be worms for days. But the thing about it is, you gotta make sure them ain't your worms. Make sure you guide your words that this don't affect me. That's just like when you ask for something. So I'm saying you be like, God, I really want an let's say a 2000. I really want a 2000 Chevy Impala, and I want it to be blue, and I don't have to pay no money for it. And you get that car exactly the way you said you wanted it. And I'm driving off the lot, somebody hit you, and you get a check for that car. Now that car gone, now you looking for another car. But you know what I'm saying? No matter how you ask for it, you have to be specific for what you want. Because whatever
Mm-hmm.
you say out your mouth, that's what's going to come to pass. So just like we sit here having this conversation, everything that we said in the conversation that we had on this live going to come to pass. Every word going to come to pass.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we have
And
to
you
put
right.
good stuff out in the atmosphere so good shit can come to pass. Because if we speak bad, it's going to happen.
And you right.
See what I'm
You
saying? I had to
absolutely
learn
right.
about my words. You know, I used to always say the God D word. And then my brother say, you know what you're saying? I said, yeah, I know what I'm saying. I said, God D. I said it again. So when I said it again, he was like, I already asked you before, do you know what you're saying? And you said it again. So I'm going to tell you what you're saying. And when he told me what I said, oh my goodness. God, please forgive me. I didn't know I was asking him to, I asked him to mess up some junk. And I was asking him on
Yeah.
a regular. Let me wake up. I don't got no cigarette. That's the first word I said. Let my children be
Mm-hmm.
bad. I said it. Let my man make me bad. I said it. I didn't know I was saying. I was just saying it. And couldn't figure out why my life was so terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I was casting shadows every time I opened my mouth.
Yeah.
So I had to speak life into myself. And my family and my friends and everybody.
I feel that. That's real.
And what was the scariest thing? Like God will show you about your mouth, the positivity you have of it. I was feeling really down because I had a stroke, so I was on the walker. So I was feeling really down. I was upset that I had to be out here paying a light bill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be out here doing it. Not that I didn't have the money, but I just didn't feel like my body was. I don't want to do this. And while I was standing up there just trying to hold myself up there so I could pay this bill, wait my time in line, this lady walked past me. And you know how, I don't know if it's you the same way I am, but I don't like nobody walk by looking at me too long. Like, you could walk
Yeah, I
by
don't
and
like to
look
be
at me,
stared
but
at too long.
yeah,
Like,
don't look at me too long. Cause if you do, I'm gonna roll my eyes and do a little mouth situation to you. You know, that's what's gonna happen because you've been looking at me too long. So just like
Word.
just when I was getting ready to give her the business though, she stopped looking at me and walked up and touched me. Oh, you know you done violated. Now you done put your hands on me.
No.
So when she touched me, she was like, "Listen, ma'am, I don't know what it is, but God just told me to come over here and ask you to pray for me." Now she knows she got my ears then when she said that. So I'm thinking in my mind, you know what I'm saying, God, please give me some words to say for this lady, you know what I'm saying, that inspire her heart, you know, and help her in her time of need. Baby, she hit me with, she had 7 kids and she watched them roll past her in the water. They drowned in New Orleans down there. She couldn't do nothing to save them. I
Oh
started
my
crying.
God.
I started crying. Because, Lord, why did you send this lady who lost 7 kids to me? It's plenty of people in this place. And so I was like, Lord, you know what I'm saying? Please give her the strength, you know what I'm saying? The power to know that those kids were not lost. Their souls was gone way before they hit that water. You already had removed them, put them in a safe place, and she shall see them again, you know what I'm saying? Even though she know not their face, she'll know their spirit and their love. In the name of Jesus, amen. That's all I had for her.
Amen.
That's
That's
all I
all she
had
needed.
for her.
That's all she needed.
So I just feel
Yes,
like, you know what I'm
indeed.
saying, you'll never know who you can meet. You know, you can meet an angel or you can meet a devil. But you just looking at it in the skin, in the flesh, you don't know what it is. I feel like I'm a light. I know I'm not a devil. And if I am a good devil, I'm a damn good devil. Oh, God forgive me. Yeah, but I don't think I'm a devil though. I really be trying to make sure I do what's right.
And that's all he asks of you. He know you're gonna mess up. He know you're not perfect. But you strive to walk like Jesus. That's all he asks of you.
Yeah, I just be trying to remember my lives. I know I've been here so many times, and what's sad for me is I don't remember being here not near a time. I feel familiar places, like I can go different places, feel familiar, like I've been here before. Or I might see a person and they feel familiar, or the spirit feel familiar, but I don't actually remember nothing. My earliest memory is being a baby, maybe 6 or 7 months on a couch at my grandma's house. I don't remember nothing before that.
I got a lot of childhood memories I remember very, very, very clearly. A lot. I didn't really have the perfect childhood, but yeah, a lot of
I
stuff
had
I
a
remember I
terrible
can't forget.
childhood, but I don't remember it. I know it was
Stuff
a
I
terrible
remember is
childhood.
too drastic to forget. I wish I could forget what I remember, but I can't.
Man, I forget. I forgot everything. Only thing I really can remember, I remember getting caught. My mama was doing what she ain't had no business doing, and she caught me and my brother peeping. But other than that, I don't got no childhood memories. As a kid, nah. The God wiped all that away. Yeah, it was too much for me in my mind. If I ever they put me in that telepathy, that trance, and put me to sleep, boy, I can't wait to hear that tape.
Yeah.
I got adopted when I was 9. Me and my baby daddy started messing around about 11. I had my I had my son when I was 17. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I think I don't know if just God took it away, but I chose to forget it.
I think the reason why I keep my memories is to remind me of how far I've came.
Mm.
It keeps me focused because it's really what made me today, my past.
I
It
think
took me a long time to realize that and accept that, but I see now. I understand now. It was for everything was done for a purpose. my faith was being tested and all.
Well, I always wanted to be a good mother to my children, and I feel like my mother was not a good mother to us. So I feel like that's kind of why I blocked out everything that happened. Like, it's no way that I could love her. Like, okay, listen. What she did to us in our childhood, I should never speak to this lady again in life. If I see her, I shouldn't speak to her. I shouldn't even notice that that's her. I shouldn't even acknowledge her as my mother. Period. But I raised my brothers and sisters. And then after I raised my brothers and sisters, someone called me and told me she had a situation which could be a terminal situation. So me, myself, personally saying, I ain't gonna let her die with this situation without me being able to handle my situation by what she did to me. So I raised my brothers and sisters. After I raised my brothers and sisters, I went back and raised my mama. After I finished raising my mama, then I stepped to her and asked her what it was about me that you couldn't love me. And she told me that her sister had died and she felt like nobody didn't love her. I said, what about us? What about, it was five of us. You ain't think now one of us five could love you? Now one?
Man,
And
you
she
got a
started
very
crying.
relatable story.
Yeah, so she started crying. Baby, I don't want to hear no tears. I'm grown, you grown. No, we doing grown people stuff right now. That them tears, that's baby stuff. You could have caught me with that when I was 16. I would have fell for that. But baby, I'm grown. I don't want to hear no tears. Tell me what the problem was. Because what I didn't want to do in my life, I didn't want to go through whatever she went through and not love my kids. So make sure you tell me what it is. So when I see it coming, I ain't gonna do that. And then, she was like she got on drugs and alcohol and she had one baby and then started messing with a man, trying to get him to take care of that baby, and then started messing with another man, trying to get him to take care of that baby, and so on. That's how 5 kids. So what I did, I had my first son first. Boom. I was young. His daddy was dumb. He couldn't do nothing for me. I jumped on this nigga. He was 32 years old, holding on him tight. He a long showman. All right, boom. Holding tight to make sure he can raise these two right here. And I ain't go no further than that. Stay right there. All right? So when me and him decided we weren't going to be together no more, then I found somebody else. Had another baby. When I had that baby, I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. I see the pattern repeating. I got, clean it up. So then I wasn't messing with nobody. I was minding my business. I was working my job, and I had a stroke. So when then I had a stroke, and I can't walk. Now I got 3 babies and can't walk. Wait a minute. I need a man. So I went back to walking. So while I was walking and they could see that booty, I sniped the man. I got him. All right. Holding him tight. Now this
You
one
didn't need a
man.
man, you wanted a man.
Nah, I
You never
needed a
need.
man because I had a son. You can't raise a boy without a man.
But at the same time, baby, you
Yeah.
don't need nobody but Jesus, though.
No, I needed that man so I could raise this boy. And then
But
I
you
needed that
needed a
sperm
partner.
too.
You definitely
And I
needed
needed
a
the
partner.
sperm. Yeah, I definitely had to
And the
get the
sperm.
sperm so I could get another boy. My baby just turned
Yes, you
18
did.
yesterday. But yeah, it was his birthday yesterday. He turned 18, baby. I got free. The jail was open. They let me go. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, then I had got him, and then I had another boy, and then we stayed together for 12 years. So now his son is 12 years old. Now I'm holding on to this man with all my might, girl. I got the tarp that you put on top of your house when you got a hole in your house. I don't put a tarp over. I don't put a tarp over this man. I got some jumper cables on him. I got some
Yes, you did.
wire ropes. Man, I got him tied up with everything. He tied up with everything. I told my son, I said, listen, baby, if he get one more hole in him, he ain't gonna be no more good. My baby said, Mama, I don't need him. You don't need him. Oh, he got to go. He got to go. Man, I put that man out so fast. He was like, what? You just woke up and you ain't love me no more? I said, I been didn't love you when I first got with you. I just got with you because I had a son. I needed some help with my son, and then you made a son. So you stayed for 12 years to raise your son.
Yes, indeed.
I would just wake up and not be in love with you. I wasn't never in no love with you.
Oh my
What did you
Lord.
talking about, boy? Yeah, and then so I just piled up all my trash, throwed out my trash, and said, Lord, I'm ready to set me on the street. Yeah, and then I started living my real life. Now you can hear the joy in me because I wasn't no joy in me before because that foolishness they had put me down on when I was coming in school. I gotta find a man, I gotta get married. You know what I'm saying? All that, that's what I was worried about in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So
I
after I
feel
cleaned out all the junk out of my mind and all the worries, now I could be happy.
I feel
And my
that.
baby turned 18 yesterday.
Whoa. Okay, now. Happy belated birthday.
Yes, Lord. I didn't know if he was gonna get there because after they took my son that was 20 no he was 27. Yeah, after they took my son that was 27 in 2021, I ain't even want to I ain't want to continue anymore. I just wanted to just jump in that casket and go with him.
I understand.
But then I
I
had to
understand.
realize that's dumb because he wasn't even no good kid anyway.
No.
He
But you
wasn't no
still
good kid. That
you
nigga
still
was
love
right.
him.
He was
That's your
right.
kid.
That nigga was
That's
right.
that's still your baby.
But he was rotting though. So why I'm gonna stop breathing for this rotten? You know what I'm saying? If you're rotten, God gonna cut that. If you're rotten, He'll give you the opportunity to change. But when you won't change, He gotta cut you down and put you back in the oven so you can rebake to be a good cake. Yeah, so I shouldn't be crying because God decided to make him a good cake. Cause he was bad on this side, as below, as above, so below. But above, he is bad. So let God rebake him.
Yeah.
But it's been a whole thing. Like I said, I really want to write a book because I feel like I got a
I was
story
about
to
to say
tell.
your life is a testimony in itself. You got a
I really
story to
feel
tell.
it is, you know what I'm saying? Because it could help so many people. Because how I got pregnant with my first son, the lady who adopted me, I was her adopted child, and I got pregnant from her son. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's some help that need to be in these foster homes with these kids. It's a lot of stuff that's going on and nobody talking about. My cousin, she got 10 kids right now. She had two of her babies in the foster home,
Mm.
two separate foster daddies.
Yeah. I always feared that for me and my siblings growing up,
Yeah.
being separated.
It is, and nobody don't understand it. I long so much to go back to my mama. Like I used to write songs. You know how I be little songs on radio. I be remixing little songs about going home back with my mama, being with my mama, and everything. I didn't understand that life had a journey, and then you had to take the journey. And if you didn't take the journey, you may not be here now. See what I'm saying? It's a possibility that you could have stayed with your mama, and then one time while she was high or went on whatever substance she was on, she did something to you and unalived you. You could have got into the
Mm-hmm.
substance that she was taking, and that unalived you. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't
Mm-hmm.
understand it. Like there was no understanding for me why I wasn't with my mama. Like I wanted to be with my mama. I realized that at one point I was with her, and then I woke up and I wasn't with her. I didn't see her for like months at a time. You know what I'm saying? I think like one
I've been
time I didn't
there.
see her for 2 years.
Yeah, your mother and my mother sound like similar women in the past.
Yeah, but I don't even think it was our parents, baby. I think it goes right back to your beginning statement when me and you first got on this line. It goes back to this system, that man that's in that picture, those people. That's why we have lived the same life a whole freaking world apart.
Yeah, and a lot of women up in this country don't live similar lives to us.
Worlds apart, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, I just thank God I thank God for helping me. Cause I've been in so many situations, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, say when I was like 16, like I was 15, 16, living with my mama out there. I would wake up in the morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning, cause school started at 7:20. So I get to school at 7 o'clock so I could get toilet paper, I could get soap, I could get napkins, toilet paper, all that stuff. After the janitor went in the bathroom and filled the bathrooms up, I go in and empty the bathroom, put all that stuff in my book bag, put it in my locker for me to take it home for the next day or whatever. Wash my brother them clothes, begging people for food in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I did everything but sell my motherfucking body. Excuse me. But tricking was not for me, baby. I'm 6 feet tall, big everything. So you getting up on me for a few pennies, I was not with that. But I did everything else. If it was
I
you or
feel
me,
it.
it was always you. If somebody got to be missing something, it ain't gonna be me. If somebody's children got to be hungry, it won't be mine.
I know that's right.
See what I'm saying? And them wasn't even my kids. Them was my brothers and sisters. So I'm getting it like my mama should have been getting it every day so they can eat. And then we go in the room, huddle up in a little huddle, you know what I'm saying? And I get them what I got for them. What?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think it went out. A connection loss.
Let me see. 1, 2,
There you
3.
go.
Nah. Two brothers and one sister. All together though, I have 3 brothers and one sister. But at this time, it was 2 of my brothers and one of my sister was there. So I done opened my SpaghettiOs and I done ate them. Got straight out the can, ain't warmed up or nothing. I'm hungry, I'm eating them. My brother, my oldest brother, you know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't older than me, but he about 3 years younger than me. But he my oldest brother. He opened up his can of SpaghettiOs, he eating them. Then my young brother, this is my youngest brother though, and he 6 years younger than my oldest brother. And he opened his SpaghettiOs and he eating his stuff out the can. Everybody done ate their SpaghettiOs. Now my baby sister, which is 9 years younger than me, she go warm her SpaghettiOs up in the microwave. She ain't gonna eat them cold. Okay, no problem. And I'm not finna stop you. Go right on ahead. Do your big one. She go in there, put her SpaghettiOs in the bowl, warm them up in the microwave. Man, mama hear that microwave ding. She come past that couch in the living room where she laying at. She said, Ray, what's in that bowl? My sister said nothing. She said, yes it is, give me that bowl. So she gave it to her. So mama was eating off of her bowl. I mean eating off her spoon. Now she got gingivitis. You know what I'm saying? Because back then what they was doing, it messed them teeth up right there in the
Mm-hmm.
middle. Yeah. So it's this little smell. So she stick the spoon in there and get some. Put it in her mouth. Stick the spoon back in the bowl. Get some more. Put it in her mouth. I can hear my sister talking about, oh, your breath stink. Mama say, eat it. You better eat it. I can hear my sister crying, boo-hoo crying, because she don't want to eat this food after my mama. My mama made her eat that food, girl. Man, me and my brother in there
Mm-hmm.
laughing so hard. We're like, you bougie,
Oh
man,
my
right
God.
here. She made her eat all that spaghetti, man. I couldn't have did it. I probably would have thrown up, man. Her breath was really terrible, really terrible. I wouldn't been able to do it. I probably just would have pulled all the spaghetti in my mouth out the bowl. Yeah, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to keep putting that spoon in my mouth because that's when the problem is. You smell it on the spoon when you put the spoon in your mouth. And I just didn't want that life, girl. I didn't want that life so bad. Like, I ain't been no angel. I smoked a little whatever I smoked, but I ain't never smoked none of that. And nothing close to that. You know, because I didn't want my children to have that kind of thoughts of me. And then I drank. I drank casually. But, like, people can't go without a beer. Baby, I don't drink beer. Who told you
For
that?
real.
Why did you bring that beer here? You think because I live in the hood, I drink my liquor? Baby, no, I don't. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? How I grew up kept me away from all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I could say the same.
Yes, and I just feel like, it's something I went through though. It gave me tougher skin. At the time it was happening, I felt like I was being beaten. I felt like I was being punished.
Punished or neglected.
Yeah, but at this time though, and what I see going on in this world, only what I went through prepared me for this world right now.
For
And
real.
what's going on and all these Karens, you know what I'm saying? Like I think about it. If I had been in a home where my mama loved me like everybody else, I probably would have been quiet and don't say
And
that
I used
about
to
me.
say,
Don't
man,
do
you
that.
sound like me now.
Yeah.
I used to say if I grew up in this perfect home with both parents and great school and paid for college, and I had to work so hard to go to 3 colleges of my choosing because that's what I wanted to do. But my
Right.
parents didn't prepare their children for college, obviously. Yeah, like I used to say the same shit.
Yes, I'm telling you, I think about it. And then, like, when I had my son before he passed away, he got real nasty. Like, I had let him spend a night at my house. Well, actually, he had been at my mama's house. And then him and my mama boyfriend got into it. And then after my mama boyfriend him got into it, I let him come to my house because I didn't want him to go to jail. So after he done stayed at my house that night, you know what I'm saying? The next day I'm ready for him to go. And I tell him to leave my house because he arguing with his sisters. And we called the police to get him up out of here. And he told the police he lived here. I probably, if I had been in a loving family with a nice mama, I'd be like, well, why you tripping like that? You gotta do me like you know I love you. You know, man, I just sucked up my everything. I was like, all right, that's how you want to chop, nigga. I bet you ain't gonna get under my food. I bet you I ain't gonna take it nowhere. Bet you ain't smoking under my smoke. Now I'm gonna show you. You wanna be in my house and you don't wanna get out. All right, I'm gonna starve you up out of here. Yeah, that's how I was. But but if I had been getting some love though, I probably just, you know what I'm saying, don't just let him walk all over me, Yeah, I just feel like with my situations that I have, with my kids that I have, I just think I just wouldn't have been able to handle them. Cause like my baby son, he the only good one. Everybody else be trying some stuff at different times. So I think growing up with my mama and my brothers and sisters gave me the skin that I needed to survive these children in this world at this time. Just like my boyfriend had tried to put me in the figure four one time, and when he had put me in the figure four, I just hit him right there in the nut site. Like, see, somebody who been in love and loving household wouldn't know nothing about none of that. She was like, oh, don't do me like that. Why you put your hands on me? I just be cooking and cleaning for you. Yeah, that wasn't me though. That wasn't me. So yeah, I just be myself personally. I know how people rag about on their childhood because their mama didn't do right, but I'm telling you, even though my mama didn't do right, I learned so many lessons along the way because of her not doing right. How not to be hungry, how not to starve. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person that'll quickly go out there in the yard, get a couple sticks and some leaves, start a fire with a couple bricks, and the rack out the oven and a little grease, and I'm ready to cook.
For
Yeah,
real.
that's what being poor with my mama taught me. Now what you know?
For real. That
Mm.
part.
I'm the type of child that know if I can get over there in the yard and you got a chicken, how to catch your chicken by his neck, ring that mug around in the air like a helicopter and kill your chicken and pluck them feathers off him and eat them. Yeah, that's what being poor at my mama house taught me. Yeah, I don't know about you. I'm the one that know to keep a 10-pound bag of potatoes and a 10-pound bag of chicken in your freezer at all
I know
times,
that's
even if you
right.
ain't gonna eat it. Yeah, being poor
I
at my
know
mama's
that's
house, that's what
right.
she taught me. Yeah, yeah, that's what she taught
Keep
me.
canned goods too.
Hmm.
The
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah,
there,
that's what she
they
taught me.
last. Oh
That's
yeah.
what she taught me, baby. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all trying to say y'all know, but y'all don't really know. Y'all around
Uh-huh.
here being poor, but learn nothing. How do
The
you
new
start a fire
generation
if you
don't
don't
know
have a
nothing about that.
lighter? You stick a piece of metal into the socket and you gonna start a fire.
Or if it
It's
got a
go-
battery.
it's gonna spark. You put your you put your like you get you a tissue. You do it like a Q-tip. You put it right there by the outlet. Then you gonna have to put that metal in there, get that spark, and that's gonna get a fire. There we go.
Mhm.
You can get a car
Like,
battery.
yeah.
Yeah. Come on now. I'm telling you. I
The
ain't
young
nothing.
generation don't know much about survival.
Yeah,
They
because
they
I just
rely
feel
on
like,
technology.
but I just feel like a lot of people don't pay attention. Because if you pay attention and you was poor and you lived in the hood, you know everything about surviving. If you still alive
Common
at
sense
this
ain't
point,
just
right
ain't common.
freaking now, you know everything about surviving. You know about eating mayonnaise on bread. You know about eating syrup on bread. You know about putting peanut butter in syrup. Like, come on now.
For real.
Who finna die? I even some raw. I don't like it, but you can give me some raw macaroni. I'll even eat them raw ramen noodles.
Hell, the noodles, shit.
You know, so don't play with me,
Man,
okay?
baby, what?
Don't play with me.
Trying to tell you.
I don't know what it is that y'all trying to say to us. Y'all keep threatening us that we gonna run out of food when we ain't never had much food. I remember being young and it being 5 packs of damn noodles on the cabinet, and she said each person get one, and that's all you had all day.
For real.
What is you talking about? I remember being outside eating raspberries till my lips
Off
turned
the
blue.
bush.
Yes, till
Off
my
the
lips
bush.
turned blue. And what I don't believe, I haven't had a Chinese plum in about 10 years. But I used to
Man,
eat
the
them every
damn
day.
trees used to have them damn apples when I was in
Yes,
Indiana. But boy, what?
baby. We ain't had no apples down here but in Florida, but we sure got oranges.
Yes, baby.
And then some oranges, I don't know if these people must have grown them wrong because they not sweet oranges. So you know what
And
I
then
did with them? I made them into lemonade.
I'm in Louisiana. I go fishing quick, and I don't need a fishing pole to go fish.
Tell you what, it was hard, baby. It was hard. And like I said, these little whippersnappers around here want with iPhones and PS5s and all that. Baby, I'm from when they made the first Atari, baby. I would have been one of the people who would have played the first Atari. Sega Genesis. That would have been me.
Yes,
So
indeed.
I don't know nothing about these games. I don't know nothing
Well,
about these games.
people
We
gonna
had
have
a
to
little
figure it
box.
out.
It was square, and you had a little joystick, and it had a little red button on it.
I
That was the
remember
game.
playing jacks, baby. I'll be on the
Mm.
curb on it playing jacks or tops on the curb outside, just
Man,
enjoying
I
the
was
good
trying to get my
times.
mama. I was trying to get my mama to teach me that junk so bad because, like, my mama was real good at it. So she wouldn't even let me play it. She just drop her ball, pick up her joints, drop her ball, pick up her joints. So I'm just telling, won't you tell me how to play? What's wrong with you? So when she finally taught me how to play, man, I had so much fun with them jacks, man. And I'm a teddy ball. That's why a boy couldn't never do nothing. Like basically, they hated me because I was a girl, but you couldn't say nothing to me because if you did, I was gonna beat you up. I played tetherball every day. From sun up to sundown, I was in that park knocking that damn ball around that pole. I made my arms so both of them knocking that ball around that pole every day.
Yes, indeed. I
And then I
remember
got
that
in a fight
motherfucker.
at school. I don't even know. I just like I don't even know what happened. I hate it because, like I said, I'm 6 feet tall. I always be a big girl. People always think they could just pick on whoever you want to pick on. You can't just pick on whoever you want to pick on. You don't know what people going through in their life. You don't know what their situations is, so you need to leave people alone. See what I'm saying? If all you gotta do is to pick on people, then you need to just leave them alone. Because I had been going through my life, I had been poor, my mama was on drugs, and I guess the first person I snapped on was the first person I snapped on. I almost put that boy in the hospital. For real. We was going to the skill center, and the skill center is a place where they teach you like upstairs, like for instance, auto mechanics. So upstairs you will have a book, and they'll be teaching stuff about the car, the flywheel, the exhaust, the pistons, all that. That's what you learn in the book. And then you go downstairs and you got an engine. In this classroom, it's got about 8 engines in it. And you, whatever you worked on in the book, that's the same thing you're gonna work on this model. Like for instance, I was working on the pistons, so I was taking the pistons off. So I took off my I got taking out the screws or whatever, put them in the little tray, and the boy just kept on messing with me. So I just took that wrench and I just started beating on him with that wrench. I don't even remember when I started beating him with the wrench, but I do remember when I stopped. But when I stopped, it's like I jiked him up over my head and had him up on the wall. Then I dropped him. Then I went upstairs. I picked my hair out and I went and caught my bus home. And then so when I got home, the people had to call my mama. I got suspended from school. We had to go to the state attorney's office. And I had got in trouble for doing that. And then so his
I could
daddy had,
imagine.
yeah, it was because I really beat him up really bad. So, but I beat him up so bad though because I had, like I said, all that pinned up aggression I had on me. My mama messing up, we being hungry, me, the tissue, just everything I had to do in my life. I was upset. So anyway, I took it out on him, beat him up, and I got in trouble at the state attorney's office. And when I got to the state attorney's office though, his daddy was mad. He was really mad that somebody had beat him up like that and made him had to go to the hospital. But when he seen it was a girl, he told him don't he ever embarrass him like that no more in his life. And get your ass and go get a car. So yeah, but yeah, but I stopped fighting though. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't fight unless I had to
Good
because to be
call.
able to snap out and do something like that, you know, I don't need them kind of problems.
That's smart thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, and then what I feel like when you fight, do you really even win the battle though? That's what I wanted to say. Do you even win the battle? Because like I done been into some fights and then true enough, like somebody saying words back and forth to me and then me getting into a confrontation with them. Every time I get in a confrontation with somebody though, it's not worth me being in confrontation. So I'm saying at the first couple licks that I get off of you or whatever the first couple things I do to you, oh, I feel vindicated. But by the end of the situation, I feel like it's overkill. There's no reason I should even. It's like a pit bull with a chihuahua. That's how I feel in life. Every freaking fight, I feel like a pit bull fighting a chihuahua. I ain't never ran up on no more pit bulls yet. For real. And so I just don't
Yeah.
like the fight. I don't like to feel that kind of fight. Like I don't understand what's the point of the fight if I'm just gonna hit you a couple times. If I'm gonna hit you a couple times, then I might as well just slap you and walk away. But if I slap you and walk away, you gonna want to fight, and then I'm gonna have to do what I'm gonna do to you, which is not gonna even make no sense. So yeah, and then my son, now that's me as a girl. You see what I'm saying? I'm a girl. Give you a female me, which is 6'1", maybe 335. That's a female me. But a male me is 6'7", 450 pounds. Why you even looking his way, bruh? Those my sons. My son that passed away was 6'4", 235 pounds. My son that's still alive is 6'7", 435 pounds. And he only
You
18.
got you some giants.
I don't know. I feel like I be tripping though because I know how tall I am and I know how tall his daddy is. So I be asking myself, did I tip somewhere? Is this something I'm missing? Was I asleep and the guards came down here? What happened? Because that boy he is bigger than any of my children. 6'7". I can understand if he was 6'5", 6'4". He's 6'7". And he's a
Well,
baby. See what I'm saying? That's just 18. And then, so I don't know. I don't know.
you just blessed, love.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. It's a possibility that the gods came down while I was asleep, baby. He might be one of them Nephilims. For real.
Oh my god! But we've been on here about, I don't even know how long we've been on here. But
Girl, but
I'm
I
about
yapped it up
to.
for a minute. I don't know. I had to. When I seen Donald Trump, I was just like, what the hell? What happened?
I seen it and I instantly went live. I was like, I gotta talk about it. I want to see what people head at with this. This is
Yes.
wild.
I
This
mean,
is
I'm pretty
wild.
sure. I'm pretty sure your next person that you have up here gonna have a whole different opinion of me than me, but my opinion, this is just a ploy. You see what I'm saying? And me, I refuse to be a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't making no money for me, I don't want to do it.
It ain't making no sense. I know
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
how. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like I ain't got no time for it. So back in the days, like in 1959, when they had that sit-in, baby, I would have rolled Martin Luther King ass for filth. Because how you know you leading us into the fire and you keep on leading, that's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to know. They have played too many times in our face. And see, if I was the type of person that didn't know what they done did, that Martin Luther Kings and Jesse Jacksons and Al Sharptons, if I ain't know about all that, then maybe I might still be believing y'all. I might be still like, yeah. But no, I know about all that. And I feel like I don't want no parts of it, whether the negatively push it or positively push it. I just prefer not even deal with it, okay? And whoever win your little presidency, that's whoever win it that made the best man win. But God gonna have the last word. That's how I
I'm with you on that, mama.
feel.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope you have a good rest of your evening, baby. You know the internet about to be saying a lot of this on your timeline about Trump, so get ready for it.
Okay.
Get ready for it. They about to be talking about this for the next remaining week or two until something
Well,
else happens.
Well, listen, as long as they get Charles and Nelda and Carlos and Hillary and Nate off my timeline, because I'm definitely ready to digest something else. All right, you be easy, babe. I'm going to follow
You
you.
be easy too, my love. I followed you too, baby.
All right.
All right. Oh, you guys, we've been at this for quite a couple of hours. I know the hubby probably been calling me. Oh, so this is wild. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Like she said, to the best man win this election. Alive, I guess. And this is just, oh my god. This is wild, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go because I can't believe they tried to assassinate this man. I can believe it, but it is, oh my god. But
like I said, y'all be easy. To the people and the families that was hurt and killed in this incident. Let's pray for them. Let's keep them in our prayers. Let's hope nobody else gets hurt or killed over dumb matters such as an election. I fear it is still more to come with this nonsense, but you gotta stay prayed up and just be ready for the unknowing and the knowing, I guess. But y'all be easy, man. I'm about to be out. This is crazy. But y'all have a good one. I'll holler at y'all later.